So I just moved into this absolutely incredible property in France. And when I was walking the grounds, I found something that is from the Roman Empire. Literally from the Roman Empire, you guys. It's from the 1st or 2nd century. Let me show you what it is. I think it's a headstone for a tomb. I do not know if there's a body. I really doubt it. Sometimes the Romans used to simply even put something up within the area where the body was buried, but not exactly where the body was buried, just as an honor. And so I got actually ChatGPT to translate it. It's in Latin, but I want to show it to you. So come with me. So it's behind me all the way over there. So if you follow me, I will take you all the way to the tombstone. I think it's a tombstone, based on what I've looked at and based on what I've seen. Now I'm going to have to clear some of this, but can you see that? So all of here, it is from the 1st or 2nd century Roman time, you all, Roman. And here, here's the tomb itself. So right here, right here on this stone, I almost feel weird stepping on here. I don't know if there's a body buried underneath it. I feel a lot of energy, but it could just, at this point, really truthfully, be my mind, because as a psychic and medium, I'm not seeing any spirits or anything. Oh, I'm not even feeling like energy rising up. And, you know, cemeteries are the least haunted places in the entire world. Souls do not hang out over decaying bodies. That's not what they do. So even if there were bones underneath, it would just really mean nothing by this time. And I'm being attacked by a branch. But either way, this is the headstone. And I have translated it. And basically what it means is to the spirit of the dead. And it says the name of the person and who paid to have this made for her. It's a woman to a woman. And I'm actually honored to be able to be the steward of this during the time that I remain here. I'm stunned, really, honestly speaking, because what were the odds with what I do for a living for me to be able to find this on my property? And I'm just absolutely honored to be able to be here. I found this stone hidden among trees, half forgotten. Its surface is worn, its letters almost erased. But once this was someone's name, someone's story. Avilia Gemina, patrona, optima. In Latin it means to Avilia Gemina, the best of patronesses. This is her tombstone, and it has been standing here in one form or another for nearly 2,000 years. Like most Roman epitaph, it begins with DM, dis manibus, to the spirit of the dead. It was carved in the 2nd century, when this region was part of the Roman world. Avilia Gemina was a woman of standing, a patrona, a protector, benefactor, maybe a mentor. Her client, Avilia Losta, erected the stone for her to say thank you and to keep her memory alive. 2 women connected by loyalty and gratitude. Their names still side by side after 19 centuries. They live on. Monuments like this once stood in the Roman necropolis just outside the walls of the city. It seems to have rested here for centuries, buried and protected by the earth, until it was found again. Beneath stones like this, Romans laid an urn or a body, whose lamps, coins, or a cup of wine or honey. For them, remembrance was sacred. To be forgotten was a second death. Centuries later, long after the empire had faded, someone carved a cross into the side of the stone, rewriting what had once been pagan. In rural Provence, this was common. Villagers baptized old Roman stones, giving them a Christian blessing so that their ancient spirits would rest easy. It was part faith, part superstition, part cultural takeover. Christianity has a way of claiming everything it touches and calling it its own, even the stones of the dead. Still, the cross wasn't an act of erasure. It was a strange kind of preservation. The stone was allowed to live on, its power reframed, not destroyed. On the back of the monument, there's another carving, Inventus Die Martia 1906. It means discovered in March 1906. And I'm probably butchering the Latin, by the way. But that tells us the stone was found right here on this land more than a century ago. Whoever uncovered it chose not to move it or hide it, but to let it stand again, to honor it. Which means this isn't just an artifact from the past. It is part of the landscape's own memory. I come here sometimes to sit, to reflect. I bring my coffee, sometimes a feather, small offerings of my own. There truly is a calm energy around this place. Whatever is the age of the stone or something else, I feel her presence. I know it is not haunted. It is just the energy of centuries of people coming and maybe honoring Avilia. It's peaceful, like the earth itself remembers her. This stone has lived many lives, a Roman grave marker, a Christian relic, a forgotten ruin, and now a quiet witness. 2,000 years later, it still fulfilled its purpose, to make sure Avilia Gemina is not forgotten. Sit tibi terra levis, may the earth be light upon you.